Smart TVs are great and they're a lot cheaper than they used to be a generation ago, but cheaper isn't necessarily cheap, at least not compared to these budget streaming devices. These are all under 50 bucks and we're going to be talking about which ones are worth your money. So stick around, let's get started. So don't forget to subscribe and stick around until the end of the video where you can learn how you can win one of 3 Apple TV 4Ks. This is decidedly not a budget option, but it is a really cool one. So if you want to know how you can win one, stick around for that. So, not that one though, don't worry, that's ours. So let's start with the first name you've got to know if you want to talk about budget streaming, and that is Roku. Right here we have the Roku Streaming Stick, which comes in at 50 bucks. There's also the Roku Express at 30, the Roku Premiere at about 40, and the Roku Premiere Plus again at 50. So you've got 4 options under 50 bucks from Roku, all very good, but here's what I would recommend. Stay away from the Express unless you're going for the absolute lowest dollar amount that you possibly can. It's fine, it's better than it used to be, but it still doesn't hold a candle to the other 3. There is a Streaming Stick Plus, but that actually passes the $50 mark, and so I didn't put it on the list, and I would pick either of the Premiere options over this Streaming Stick regular option. This one does not do 4K or HDR. The Roku Premiere options both do, but I would actually go with the Premiere Plus, the $50 option there, for a very simple reason. On the remote, similar to this one, you've got a power button and volume buttons to control your TV. Now, that sounds like a little thing. Is it worth 10 or 15 extra bucks? In my opinion, yes, absolutely. It'll be so annoying if you have to keep manipulating 2 different remotes just to watch TV. Having it all on one remote is worth your time and effort and money just to have that lack of annoyance. So that's what I would go with. Next up, let's talk about Amazon, the Amazon Fire Stick. There's 2 versions of it. This one is the Fire Stick 4K. There's also just a regular Fire Stick. Well, what's the difference between the 2? Not all that much. You get the same remote either way, which, like I talked about with the Roku, you've got a TV power button and volume buttons on there, so it's nice that way. This one is missing, if you noticed on the Roku one, this one has a sling button and a Hulu button and a Netflix button. Some people find these really convenient. Some people find them very annoying. So if you don't like those, you get a much slicker little experience with the Amazon remote, and it's the same either way. Really, the only difference between the 2, the Amazon Fire Stick and the Fire Stick 4K, is 10 bucks and better video quality. So this one, the 4K version right now, is 40 bucks. Normally it would be 50. Right now Amazon's running a promotion. I have no idea how long that'll last, but right now this is 40 bucks and the regular version is 30. And the difference between the 2 is video quality. So this one, obviously it says 4K, so this one is going to get you 4K, HDR, UHD, Dolby Vision, whatever, all the acronyms that you're used to come with that 4K version. So if you have a little bit more modern TV that you want to use to its fullest potential, 10 bucks is well worth it. Last up is the Chromecast. This one comes in at 35 bucks. There is a Chromecast Ultra that you can get for about twice that price, and that's where you're going to get all the 4K kind of capability. But I don't necessarily recommend that because this $35 Chromecast is really good. Now, one thing that you'll notice that's missing glaringly from the table here is that there is no remote here. As you may recall from the Chromecast review that I did a few weeks ago, there is no remote for the Chromecast. You may appreciate this simplicity, or you may not. You may want that remote. But the Chromecast takes your phone or your tablet and turns that into a remote. So if that's appealing to you, that's great. And 35 bucks ain't a bad price for what you get here. But my pick would either be the Amazon Fire Stick 4K or the Roku Premiere Plus. Whichever one is your favorite is going to probably depend on whether you prefer the slick interface on the Fire Stick or the brand agnostic interface over here on the Roku. I really like both of them, but I would like to hear what you think because you have a vote too. So hit the comments below and let me know what your favorite budget streaming device is. So nobody come at me with how much you love the NVIDIA Shield. It's great, but it's no budget device. Hit the comments, give this video a like, and subscribe if you really enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next review. We are giving away an Apple TV 4K, 3 of them actually. So hit the description below. There's a link there where you can get all the details. Like, comment, share. There's a bunch of ways that you can enter to win this. We're doing this until June 19th, 2019. So if you're watching this before then congratulations, you can still enter. If it's after that, then hello from the past. Ooh.